It looks like we're finally getting answers to the question that we've all been wondering. When is Diddy getting arrested? He has had his house raided by the feds. They've taken evidence to the grand jury. We've seen footage of Diddy in the action, actually committing a crime on Cassie. So why hasn't he been arrested yet? Well, we got the answers thanks to this one man called Gene Dale. If you've been following this whole Diddy ordeal from day one, then you would know that Gene Dale is literally Diddy's worst nightmare. He was Diddy's long-term security guard, now turned enemy, and he has admitted that he's willing to testify against Diddy. Well, it looks like he has more information on exactly when we can expect for Diddy to get indicted.
Man, yeah, that's crazy, man. But have you been hearing any news about him getting indicted or no?
No, one of my friends who was actually in the studio with him said that Homeland Security brought him in, and this dude is he's a fraternity brother of mine, but he's also a producer, an engineer, and he was in the studio the night one of the girls made a complaint, the night something happened to one of the girls. And he told the lawyer everything that the girl told him, which was crazy. And Homeland Security brought him in. So he told them they wouldn't let him know what they were doing, but it seemed like that something might happen before Labor Day.
Wow, before Labor Day?
Yeah.
A quick Google search will tell you that Labor Day isn't too far away. It's September 2nd to be exact. And that would indicate that Diddy is in some serious trouble that he's not getting out of anytime soon. Unfortunately for Diddy, his list of victims run very long, so he can't even predict or even imagine what angle the feds are gonna hit him with. But Gene Dale offers up an explanation or some clarity as to what charges we can expect Diddy to get hit with.
They working hard on this, bruh. They working hard. You got to realize they working with a lot of stuff. They working with the taxes. They got lawyers for the taxes. They got lawyers for the complaints for the what you call that? SA sexual assault complaints. They got lawyers for what else? The drugs, the gun trafficking. They got different lawyers working on all those things, bro. And they got witnesses.
Witnesses outside of the victims who are eager to come to court and testify against Diddy is where it's going to get real spooky for Diddy. And it's actually quite unprecedented, right? Even in the Bill Cosby trial or with the R. Kelly trial, we really didn't have people come in as witnesses outside of the victims. Diddy is the first, and it feels like there's a long list of people who are willing and eager to come to court to bury Diddy because Diddy has spent decades victimizing and cheating people out of what they've earned.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the girl saying to the lawyers?
Oh, the girl has said that that same shit that happened to little Chris, he gave him a bottle of champagne or wine or whatever like that. And once she drank it, she became a certain way and found herself giving him a fellatio in the studio in front of people. The dude said he walked out because he was appalled. He had just had a daughter.
The unidentified witness was an engineer that night who apparently was in the room when all of this took place. Now, these dudes are coming forward looking to be heroes, but honestly, if you were there at the time and complicit and didn't stop Diddy, then, you know, you're no hero to me. Y'all are just as bad as Diddy for sitting there and watching a woman get abused. Now, the story itself, I'll be real, is kind of sketchy, right? You know, she got doozy off the wine and was given fellatio in a room full of people. I don't know, but if there were any doubts of Diddy's innocence, it doesn't help, like, at all, that some of his homies are gleefully talking about how them and Diddy used to pop pills in women's drinks.
We used to go to when we go to the club, we used to have these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they've been to have something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff. So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there and only drink them bottles right there. So we already knew what the drill was. You just don't mess with them bottles, right? Then all of the girls is in the club after a while. They all running, opening up their mouth like little birds. He just run around just popping pills in their mouth. Pop pill. And then that was the party.
That's why when I see clips like that, it's kind of hard for me to even entertain the prospects that Diddy may be innocent. Even his defenders like Ice Cube, they're not saying he's innocent. They're just saying he's being targeted.
You think he's being targeted, or some of the stuff he's got, there's credibility on what they're coming after him with the tapes and the feds and raiding his Miami home, his LA home?
I believe he's being targeted.
You believe he's being targeted?
Yeah. I believe, somebody, has the power to pull the trigger to make, this stuff, this domino effect happen.
Okay. All right. So you think he's being targeted. So you don't think, Suge said, you can say what you want about Diddy, but Diddy didn't learn to like young boys. He learned it from a man named Clive Davis. He threw Clive Davis in there. It doesn't sound like you're part of that camp. You're part of the camp that you think he's being targeted.
I don't know enough to even be able to be specific on any of this stuff. It's just all speculation. I just know he was cool up until a point, and then this stuff started happening. So I believe somebody, like I said, yo, he's our new guy. We on this year or whatever.
Ice Cube is correct because he was very careful with his word, and he's not saying Diddy is innocent by no stretch. He's just saying Diddy was able to get away with these crimes for a very long time, and people in high places were aware that Diddy was committing these crimes and doing these bad things. But somewhere down the line, Diddy pissed somebody off, and they woke up one day and said, okay, it's time to get him, right? Because we are aware he's doing these crimes. We already got a history on him. Let's go ahead and get him. He pissed somebody off. Now, it's unclear exactly who and what he pissed off, right? But back to Gene Deal. Now, Gene Deal actually stated that, the witness is cooperating a lot of the things these various victims are saying. And it's not just one witness, there's multiple.
He told, the engineer told Homeland Security and her lawyer the same exact thing she told them. He said he was appalled at what he saw and walked out. So they got witnesses. They got witnesses, bruh. They have people want to make up stuff, but they got people who was there that was witness and speaking about it.
Unfortunately, due to a lot of cloud chasers, the misinformation is out there, right? Like the general public who isn't getting paid to follow along with this Diddy case is only seeing what's in the news headlines, right? So when they see Lil Rod in his fraudulent lawsuit get exposed for being a liar, they think, oh, Diddy is innocent. But no, Lil Rod is just one liar and one cloud chaser. The other people who are there who are suing Diddy, those people are telling the truth. Lil Rod was just a fraud, right? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Do you guys believe that Diddy will be arrested by Labor Day? All right, let me know in the comment section. And if you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out how this pathetic creep just got exposed and his entire career is over with. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. Out of here, folks. Peace.